All right, here we go. Finally, some defensive line help for the Chicago Bears as they have agreed to terms with defensive end Demarcus Walker. Yes, that's right, Demarcus Walker. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports Talk. Back at it with another video talking, of course, my NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears. And right before I start talking about this free agent signing, please take a second, hit that subscribe button. I'm covering literally every single signing the Bears make, as well as other big free agent signings. You don't want to miss out. In fact, hit the bell icon so you don't miss out, because every time I post a new video, you will be notified. All right, so let's talk about this free agent signing. Finally, the Bears get some defensive line help. But who exactly is Demarcus Walker? A lot of NFL fans might not be familiar with him because he's not a big name. So he's a defensive end for the Tennessee Titans, and he's a guy who had a breakout season last year. So last year, he had 7 sacks, okay? So he had career highs across the board. Sacks, hurries, pressures, QB hits. He's somebody who kind of, you could say, maybe a little bit of a late bloomer, though he's only 28. He's 28, 6'4", 280. So good size at that defensive end spot. And the deal that the Bears are giving him is $7 million over 2 years. Okay, so here we go again with Ryan Poles doing these calculated, team-friendly deals. Okay, he's not going out there and just throwing a bunch of money at guys like, let's say, the Broncos are. The Broncos have been ridiculous in terms of spending in free agency. They've been overpaying guys left and right. But instead, Poles is being more calculated and trying to be smart about it. Even though he has a lot of money to spend, he's trying to be smart about it. And so he gets a guy here in Demarcus Walker, who I would characterize as a rotational player, right? Technically, I think he will be a starter for the Bears because our defensive line was so terrible that him being a rotational, average to slightly above average defensive end being an upgrade. But again, if the bar was the Bears defensive line and the talent there, like, it's not a very high bar. And so that's why I'm saying to you, probably on a playoff team, a contending team, he doesn't start. Like, for instance, he wouldn't start for the Eagles. But for a team like the Bears, I think he will. And I got to be honest with you guys, I was looking for a little bit more pop here. The guy I wanted was Draymond Jones, and obviously he signed with the Seattle Seahawks, and the Bears didn't miss out on him. And Demarcus Walker, like I said, we have to be honest about it. He's a rotational player. Now, again, smart deal in terms of the money. You didn't overpay or anything like that. And he's a guy who has produced this past season, broke out with the 7 sacks I told you and 10 tackles for losses. But, again, I have to be objective, and I hope that's why you guys follow me. I'm not going to raise the pom-poms for every move that Ryan Poles makes. I'm going to look at it at an objective view and tell you that it's an okay signing. Again, he's a depth piece, a solid rotational defensive end. He's not a bona fide starter. He's not a star. He's not a guy who you plug in and think you immediately got an upgrade, a massive upgrade. Like, there's still holes on the defensive line. This won't be the last move, but again, they finally did address the D-line, and they added Demarcus Walker. So, again, let's hope he carries his momentum from last year into this year, and he's able to generate those sacks. And by the way, a lot of those sacks from kind of looking at what Titans fans are saying and talking about, really from a lot of the blitz packages that Mike Vrabel had drew up. So take of it what you will. What I'm basically trying to tell you is he's a rotational defensive end. He's not a bona fide starter. He's not a star. So we still need to work on the defensive line. So there you have it, folks. An okay signing for the Chicago Bears. So let me know what you guys think about it. Leave a comment down below. As always, thanks for watching.